Yo, you see what they do? They know I'm coming for their boy. They know I'm coming for their boy. Yo, when Sarah said that her Instagram was deleted, I believe her. I don't know. I'm not saying I don't know. I believe her. When Sarah says her Instagram was deleted, I believe her 100%. I believe her. Yo, can I get those likes back? Because I just made them niggas shut my live off. I just made them niggas shut my live off. Part of my language. I just made them shut my live off. Could we get them lives back? Could we get them likes back? I just made them shut my live off because they know I was about to go in on your man. But respectfully. Yo, they saying they can't even get in. They saying they can't get in. They're not even allowing for the people who was in the other room, some of them to even see the new room. Y'all got to understand, a lot of the shit that I do takes money directly out of my pocket. A lot of the shit I do take money directly out of my pocket. Directly out of my pocket. A lot of the stuff that I do take money directly out of my pocket. I stand on principle. All right, Young got it. Yo, there was a lot of stuff I wasn't even going to say. I'm dead serious. There was a lot of stuff that I was not going to say. There was a lot of stuff that I was not going to say. I'm going to say it now. There was a lot of stuff I was not going to say. There was a lot of stuff that I'm not going to say. That I was not going to say. Yo, I'm going to let y'all know right now. So everybody can know what I was going to actually talk about. I'm going to let y'all know what I was going to talk about. I was going to talk about the fact that academics swear he doesn't watch this channel, but now his new way of disrespecting people, especially his new way of disrespecting females, because that's what he's usually doing, is called BBG. We the BBN. Why would he do that? Act's number one way of trying to talk down on somebody is to talk about how much money he has in contrast with how much money they have. All right? Because that's how he quantifies his existence. You know, he doesn't quantify his existence by how close he is to God. He doesn't quantify his existence on the good deeds that he's done in his life. He quantifies his existence by how much capital he has, how much money he has, his possessions. That's how he quantifies his existence. Yes, he took the thumbnail that I used and made a video. Absolutely. And the video got tons of more streams. He got over 1 million subs over there. He's going to always do better numbers than me. It is what it is. I didn't even say his name last time. I'm going to tell you what happened. I said, because we got tons of trolls. Okay, so I'm going to tell you how bad our troll problem is. Our troll problem is this bad. We had somebody trolling us because there's two people. I don't know if both of them are still doing it, but there's at least two people who troll the channel because they're not admins no more. So they troll the channel. What kind of shit is that? Shout out to Prince with the donation. He says, shout out to BB in the chat and the punch. Yeah, so we have a lot of people that come troll us. Not just a couple. A lot. You understand what I'm saying? We have a lot of trolls. Yo, there'd be days that there'd be probably just as many trolls in the chat as people who ain't trolling. They just don't talk. They also don't hit the like button. I'm going to talk about that 6ix9ine vote photo. That's actually supposed to be the name of this freaking video. I'm going to talk about that 6ix9ine photo. That's a fact. But this is the more important thing. Y'all see what they're doing, right? Every time I see somebody say, only 2 YouTubers never talked about the Snow Billy interview, that's a fact. You heard what Punch said? I shut down YouTube for a day. It was actually 2 days, Punch. But yes, we shut down YouTube. That's a fact. It's one thing to make a video, right? And the shit go viral. That's dope. You make a video, that shit go viral. That shit's dope. But how many YouTubers you know make a freaking video and other YouTubers can't even make a fucking video no more? Other YouTubers are sitting at home like, yo, what the fuck? We can't make no videos. How many YouTubers you seen do that? How many? You see YouTubers go viral. Like, I'm not like, shout out to everybody that's ever went viral. Shout out to everybody that's never went viral. Shout out to everybody. We only use positive energy over here. But your man, hold on. Your man, hold on. Your man decided that his new way of being disrespectful towards the fairer sex is to call them BBGs. We the BBN. Do you want to throw shade at me, but you really don't want to mention us? You want to throw shade, but you don't want to mention us. Good morning, Almond Brown. You want to throw shade, but you don't want to mention us. I don't think I'm giving them too much credit. It stands for Bitter Bitch Gang. Who's been defending women like crazy? We're gonna get to the pick. We gotta take some other stuff. We gotta talk about some other stuff first, though. I'm sorry about that. We're gonna get to the pick, some Haitian dude, but we have to talk about other stuff first. You get it? Who's been defending women like crazy? What's up, Shavit? I've been defending women like crazy. Shavit's been here since the beginning of the whole start of the channel. Shavit, haven't I been always defending women like crazy? When they're in the right, not like defending bullshit. I don't defend the bullshit. You wrong, woman or man. It's a fact. When Sarah said that her Instagram was deleted, and for the reason why she said it was deleted, and the people that she is blaming for it, I believe her. How often do think about when we get shut down over here? When do we get shut down over here? For everybody that don't know, our lives used to get cut off all the time. I had to buy a new computer. That's a fact. I use this computer for other stuff now. I had to buy a new computer. Look, they kept cutting me off. And think about when they was cutting me off and I be talking that shit, yo. Okay, I'm gonna tell you why he's dead wrong for going at Sarah. And I wasn't gonna go into this. I'm dead serious. I wasn't, but if whoever's gonna keep getting me shut down, whoever's gonna keep, they're gonna see. This is my way. This is what I'm thinking. I'm like this. Yo, if you're gonna troll me anyway, fuck it. Like, let's say if somebody was like, if you don't open this safe, we're gonna kill you. I'm like, nigga, you gonna kill me anyway. I ain't opening shit. Part of my language. I'm just keeping it a buck. Yes, I catch hell all the time. So check this out. Why is it so important to them that Sarah don't make money? Because you know that's what it is, right? Sarah said something very, very important that I don't think people really picked up on or cared about. She said when 6ix9ine first started getting big, she had opportunities and he stopped her bags. Why would someone stop another person's bags? Actually, Jerome, I'm saying a lot of shit. It's just that some of the shit that I'm saying control, actually, Shavit, actually, JB. So they actually Sheldon power and control over another individual. That's why you stop a person's bags and prevent them from being able to make a living. Okay, hold on. Let's come back to that. 1 second. 1 second. Let's come back to that. So now, why do they keep telling, what's up, Bandana Black? Shout out to Bandana Black. Shout out to Buffalo. Why do they keep telling her to go get a job? She's on IG. If you could get up to 100,000 subs on IG, you can make money. If you could get 50,000, you get 100,000 subs on IG, you can make money. If you get to $1 million on IG, you can make a million sub. You can make money. For everybody that don't know, you can literally make money being on IG. But more importantly, the more subs you have on any platform, the more, listen to what I'm saying, the more big. Can you kick that person? The person that said money is dumb. Could you kick them straight out the door? Yo, we're not playing today. Admins, we're not playing with nobody. Matter of fact, don't kick them. Every admin, give that guy right there, Dent or whatever his name, or he's already hidden. Okay, we're not kicking nobody today. What we're doing is every time somebody say some stupid stuff like that, you know what we're doing? We're going to give them up. Everybody give them a timeout. We timing the hell out of people today. We're going to force them to sit here and listen to what the hell I got to say. How about that? And they ain't going to be able to talk. How about that? Listen to what I'm saying. When you get a ton of subs on a or people in your community on an IG, what happens is you have clothing companies step into you. They want you to wear their clothes. You got these people step into you. They would like for you to show up and do an appearance. You got these people step into you. They want to do this. And the more you get on there, the more money you can ask for. You understand what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? So she had a job. Why is people like academics saying, yes, him saying, go get a job? How could anybody that works in social media be telling her to go get a job. You work in social media. You know how it works. You know how it works. You work in social media. Why would you say get a job? Could we get them likes back up? If it was an average person saying this, I'll say okay. A lot of people don't know how much money can be made on social media, nor how it works. I'd say okay. But when you actually work in social media, you know how it works. You know. So for somebody that works in social media to belittle Sarah and say, go get a job when they know that she had an account with over, I'm just going to go with the over 100,000 at this point, people sub to her, and her account got erased. What are you talking about? You want her to go work at McDonald's? Why does she have to go work? You want her to go work? Let's not even say McDonald's. That's not fair. Because that's not fair to the people in McDonald's. Let's say you want her to go work at freaking Bob's Furniture. What you want her to go do? You want her to drive a cab? What you want her to go do? You want her to be a receptionist? Because she currently has a position. Why can't she have that position? I think the number one, this is what, if she gives me an interview, I swear to God, part of my language. If Sarah gives me an interview where we sit down and we discuss things like Snow Billy, and she decides, you know what, I want to get to the bag. I want to win. She doesn't decide she want to be too cool. She doesn't decide, you know what, I don't really care about winning. If she says, you know what, I want to win. If she sit down and she does an interview with me, that's the last thing any of these people want. See, I know the right questions to ask. For everybody that's probably wondering why when I spoke with her the other day, right? Why when I spoke with her the other day, I didn't ask her about Tekashi? It's because I don't look at her as Tekashi's baby mama. Sometimes when I have to say Sarah and people don't know who I'm talking about because I think her last name is Melina or something like that. Anyway, when I say Sarah, people don't know who I'm talking about. You understand what I'm saying? So I gotta say, well, 6ix9ine's baby mama. But I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I'm keep it all the way 100 with you. She has the type of it seems like charisma or star power, right? That she can easily be a model. When I said I was speaking to her the other day and I said, yo, why aren't you on TV? I didn't mean a freaking reality show. Sarah should absolutely not go on a reality show. Sarah, don't go on a reality show because it's going to be a circus. All of them shits is circus. And you want to be taken seriously. Yes, I think she should do movies. Another thing that a lot of people don't know, almost every single actor has an acting coach. I say that again. I'm talking about the big actors. I don't know what people regular like coming up actors is doing, but almost every single big actor has an acting coach. It's basically an individual that teaches you how to lie, to be honest with you. I hope your mother's feeling better, Harrington. Yes, most professionals have coaches, just in general. That's a fact. So when I hear people say why, and so the first thing that comes to my mind is, why don't they want Sarah to have money? Why don't they? Doesn't she have a child to take care of? Why does she have to go work a $15 an hour job? Not that I'm saying there's anything wrong with a $15 an hour job, but she has the opportunities, and she has the ability to not work that job, to do better than that job. Why must she do that? Why? Why does academics think that she has to work a 9 to 5? Why? Please, somebody explain this to me. I'm not even talking about how attractive she is or isn't, real Montana. Don't put them on a timeout. Oh, god dang it. This is fast as shit, yo. Yo, dog. I laughed so hard, Joe. Niggas is fast. I gotta start yelling out, don't put them on timeout before I say why what they saying is stupid. Nobody's even talking about how attractive she is or isn't. Did anybody hear me say anything about her attractiveness? Just now, in this whole entire stream, did I say anything about her looks? Did I say one thing? No, I didn't. And that's why we time out trolls. That is why we time out trolls. Because I never said that. And that's why he earned the timeout. So for everybody that says, oh, you be timing people out that don't agree with you. Nah, he just came in here and accused me of talking about something that I wasn't talking about. So therefore, he got a timeout. How about that? We're about to call up Zeke in a minute. Coincidentally, I do think she's attractive. Not for nothing. She's attractive. I seen her in person. She's an attractive female. Homegirl that was with her cousin, though. Her cousin's bad too, though. I ain't gonna lie and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, no rings on these fingers. Anyway, point being, okay. So this is another issue that I have real quick before we go too much further. This is another issue that I have real quick. I've not ever heard Tekashi come out in public and say anything negative about Sarah. I don't know what the hell is going on behind the scenes. I don't know what's going on with him or her behind the scenes. I'm not acting like I do. I know about a lot of stuff that's going on behind the scenes that don't have any, but not stuff that necessarily has anything to do with her. I know about some other things, stuff that I haven't even talked about. So just saying, some of y'all that out there that might want to decide to throw shots, understand I'm holding back right now. I'm holding back right now. So I'm being really nice. So I know a lot of people feel like they're superior and they're better than everybody else in the world, but I'm really holding back. There's a lot of stuff that I can actually say. What are you talking about, Crystal Brown? Nobody said anything about you throwing shots. Oh, yeah, they do. Yeah, they stay messing with my social media platform. That's a fact. Yeah, there's a lot of things. Really, I don't know. I'm not really trying to get with Sarah. She's pretty as shit though. She's cool too, as far as I know. But nah, I mean, nah. We don't talk about that, Manny. Somebody give Manny like 8 timeouts. We're not talking about that. He's trying to change the subject. Somebody give Manny like 8 timeouts. Thank you, JB. Because nobody said anything about her looks. She's attractive, but nobody said anything about her looks. Yeah, we just gonna time the shit out of them niggas. How about that? I'm not going for anything, man. Come on, you stop trying to thread jack. So I just want to point that out real quick. Why is he now everybody that he's gonna be disrespecting? He called BBGs. Why is that? Why is that? We're BBN. Why all of a sudden now he's gonna act like he's never heard of us, even though there's no way. Okay, let's just keep this a buck. There's no way. It's literally no way he's never heard of us. Because for him to say he's never heard of us, then he's never heard of Snow Billy. For him to say that he's never heard of us, he has to also say he's never heard of Snow Billy. You get it? So he can't say that he's never heard of us. He can't say that. Yep, only 2 YouTubers never heard of BBN, right? 2 niggas. But you and I'm about to say something, and this is not really, I'm not trying to really make this a white or a black thing, but the first YouTube channels to actually start reporting on the Snow Billy situation were white YouTubers. Jordan Tower, yep, shout out to Jordan Tower, and Adam 22. Yep, Adam 22. It's a fact. And then followed up with them was a black YouTuber. Hip hop daily, I think. But yeah, it's a fact. That's how we do our people. Somebody get Real Montana all the way out the door. Get that nigga up out of here. All the way out the door. How about that? Get him up out of here. All the way out the door. Thank you. Hip Hop Classics Daily, yeah. But that's how we do our people. So now I'm looking and I'm saying, why don't they want Sarah to make money? Why? Just because I'm not hating on her, am I doing something other than just not hating on her? You understand what I'm saying? That's think about this. Think about this. Oh, this is just for the women. This is just only for the women. Men don't notice as much as women might notice or have experienced this or know friends that experience this. You're in a relationship with a dude. You and the dude either break up, separate, or whatever the case, right? When you and the dude break up, separate, or whatever the case, now all of y'all mutual friends are his friends and they're trying to fucking hurt you. People are trying to make sure that you don't got a job. People are trying to make sure you don't got nowhere to live. Like, why are they doing this to her? And why? And I don't understand why other platforms isn't talking about this. Other platforms want to report on Tekashi, right? But nobody want to report on how they doing Sarah dirty. Nobody want to report on that though. But they want to report on Tekashi. They want to report on all this stuff that's going on with Tekashi and Nantre. But nobody wants to report on why are they trying to make Tekashi's baby's mama, and I'm just saying baby's mama on purpose, but why are they trying to make Tekashi's baby mama, have to go work at a normal, regular, everyday job when she can be so much more? Why isn't anybody reporting on that? I'm just curious. No, nobody's thinking about the child. First of all, Sarah's the parent that's not in jail. Let's not forget Takashi's locked up. Sarah's the actual parent that is there. This is why I believe certain individual is wrong for attacking her. She's the parent that's actually there. For people that don't know, you know how much stress she has to be going on in her life right now? Right now, it has to be a situation where she don't even know who her friends are. Let's just be honest. If she goes to an acting coach, she'll be just fine. That's what's up, Kendra. Why? That dude said I'm too old for social media. Okay, where's his platform? Oh, he's out the door already. That's right. He's out the door already. Get out of here, nigga. What up, Lambo? Um, get him out of here. Shout out the punch. And I'm not knocking, and this is just I know other social media platforms. We all watch each other. You know, the ones that keep it a buck. We all watch each other, um, to a degree. And this is what I'm saying. Why isn't other? Because niggas is scared of academics. They scared that when you talk about the dude, you're gonna have YouTube is gonna come down and YouTube is gonna hurt you. I'm telling you what it is. YouTube is gonna make your videos invisible. I'm telling you, this is how people feel. I'm always calling out people and then getting shit on the channel. Yo, remember when they just made it so I couldn't do lives for like 2 or 3 weeks? I think, yo, you want to know the real reason why I think they started letting me do lives again? Because I was putting out like 8 videos a day. So the niggas was like, God dang it, we not even hurting his pockets. Because I was putting out like 8 videos a day. Remember when they stopped me from being able to do lives? I was doing mad videos. All right, you want to stop me from doing lives? Not a problem. I was putting like 8 videos out a day. It's a fact. That's a fact. First of all, I think he said they never met. Okay, thank you, Jazz Divinity. You got dirt on me. Pop the dirt out. I don't even care. Put the dirt right here. I don't care. Whatever it is that you want me to do, I'm not going to do it. Don't kick them. Don't kick the person. I want them to put, I'm going to untime your ass out. Whatever dirt you have, please put it up. I want you to put it up right here. I'm going to hide you, and then I'm going to unhide you so you can talk. Whatever dirt you got, please put it up. Whatever the thing is that you want me to do, I'm not going to do it. Okay? Whatever the thing is that you want me to do, Jazz Divinity, I'm not going to do it. So put the dirt up. How about that? That's how I get down. Dude, he stay arguing with women. Yo, is it me or did he drop that 6ix9ine video, that 6ix9ine picture with Jade after I went live? What up, Deontay? I think he dropped that on IG after I went live with Sarah, or is that just me? But they dropped all of that after the live, right? After the live, right? Please, anybody got dirt on me, put it out there right here for all I care. Email it to me, make a video on it. I don't care. I don't care. You know how much of, see, this is the problem. A lot of these people, oh, not me, on somebody else. Oh, okay. I was about to say, because a lot of y'all don't know. I tell my personal life all the time. I tell my personal life all the time. Yo, no name. What mod called the name? We don't do the name calling. Even mods could get timed out up in here. Who calling people names? Wankster. No, we're not doing that. No calling people names. We don't do that. We adults up in here. We have to set the standard. You feel me? Who said it? I didn't see who said the Wankster comment. Oh, there you go. I got him. Funny as shit. All right, so let's go into the pick. Let me call Zeke up. Let me call Zeke up. We're going into the pick right now. Let me call up Zeke. I want to have this conversation with Zeke on. You're right, though, my brother. We've been talking for like a dumb long time, and I haven't even brought up the damn. So,
please leave your.
This motherfucker Zeke. Yes, she said allegedly to BB and Wade. We know she's watching us. She was fronting. Sarah, you were fronting. We still love you, but you was fronting. Try to call Zeke back. Sup, Dutch? I don't know what color that was. Some people think it was green. I thought it was like a navy blue. Yo, what up, Zeke?
What up? What up? Top of the top. Down to the chat, the BBN. That first event we went to yesterday was dope. It was exclusive. Shout out to the Bronxboro president in his office.
Shout out to the Bronxboro president in his office. That's a fact. Yo, Zeke, we got to get into that photo. We're gonna get back to this.
We are, but we had a long day yesterday. So
that's a fact.
We didn't get to that. You know what I'm saying? Because that photo gonna take 2 words. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Michael Bliss, the assemblyman, shout out to him. He definitely knows his own school. He was able to break down certain pictures that was on the wall about the graffiti thing. You know what I'm saying? About certain tags that they don't know. A lot of people don't know, but a picture you look at what's in the picture. And there was a lot of famous graffiti artists. Even K. Slade, Des. There was a Des tag there. Nobody. So it was just education for some people that was there. So I like to shout them. I like to shout out the people that was in Queens.
Mercedes and her brother.
Yes, because we found something out. The first hookah lounge ever in America was funded in the story of Queens. Started in the story of Queens. The first hookah lounge ever in the United States of America was created in New York. So other than hip hop, hookah was started in New York by an Egyptian family in the story of Queens on Steinway. See? Boom. Now, shout out to Robin for sending that email with the situation that we went to yesterday with Sarah. And but you have to be patient. I'm not gonna lie, they was up with that shit, but now I know why. Because I guess Sarah must have been arguing with somebody online, so they had a lot of police there. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't know about the threats or what they thought. But shout out to the young boys around my way, my project. because Sarah actually knew one of the young boys that pulled up. So when she seen that we knew them and her people, she calmed down. You know what I'm
This
saying?
nigga Zeke knows everybody. Shit is retarded.
So the wind came from Little Tay from my project.
Shout out to Little Tay.
Little Tay, you know what I'm saying? A little, you know what I'm saying? Teflon, my little boy from Washington, East Harlem. Because by them pulling up and she knowing him, she relaxed. So she felt safe. And she got a little more loose because, okay, he know these niggas right here that's been sitting here for the last half an hour with a camera in my face. You know what I'm saying? So that was a win, man. And I definitely like to salute her for the great interview she did. For what she said, because it wasn't a 6ix9ine moment. It was a
Yo, hold it down. I'll be right back. Hold it down, Zeke.
okay. I'm saying the little Tay made it happen. If anything else, every time is everything. And when they pulled up, he said that's his people. You know what I'm saying? And that definitely made it happen. Going into that jumpsuit in the Fed, you normally wear beige and gray, but he had blue on. So hold on one second. Hold on. Why in the Fed they wear blue uniform? We never had a uniform. We had blue pants. We had my burning clothes. Minimum. Hello? So hello? The 40 people. To my knowledge, I always see people with beige and gray. But so that blue that he had on was definitely not a Fed pick, but the Fed do have holding facilities in county jail, where you might be in Clayton County jail, and that's what they probably moving him around. But if he's in these county jails, he's still not around population. You know what I'm saying? That's if they moved him around. Like I told you, I'm used to seeing people that got the beige and gray on. Even when I see people in transit, beige and gray. I never seen people with a blue or green, you know what I'm saying? But he's definitely high risk. So I wouldn't think he would have low risk colors on because he's high risk. But like I said, they do move you around to these county jails. So could she made a visit to him? She could have. I mean, there's many county jails. I know all these are holding facilities for federal aid. Inmates. I know definitely Clinton County. I believe Monroe County, they got a spot where they sit federal inmates at. So who knows where he's really sitting at? He's definitely not sitting in New York City. You know what I'm saying? If that, you know what I'm saying? If it's funny you said that because in Missouri, like I told you, every place is different. You know what I'm saying? Every place is different. But like I told you, a lot of county jails and prisons, they be mixed. So the prison color might be that color. And since they got federal inmates, they call me county jail. Albany County Jail, federal inmates wear in the county, yellow jumpsuits and yellow jumpsuits. So it depends on where you're at. He's not sitting in the federal jail. If that picture is a for real picture, a live wire picture, she went to go see him, he's not sitting in the Fed. He's sitting in the county jail, and that's the county jail colors. You know what I'm saying? Let me say it clearly again. When I was sitting in Albany County Jail, they bring federal inmates with people that catch, because we catch a Fed charge in Albany, they don't send you to New York. They send you to Albany County Jail or Vincent County Jail or Schenectady County Jail. You wear the same colors of the county jail that all the other inmates wear. The only difference is that some are state ready, some are city sentenced, and some are Fed ready. And when they get tired of you sitting in that jail, they move to another federal facility. And then from there, you actually can start doing your business into the spot you're going to. That's if you catch a case upstate. So 9 out of 10, he's sitting in some kind of county jail, which what makes sense why he's not on the phone, because most county jails, you got to call collect. You can't call direct. In most county jails, there's no access to no internet. You know what I'm saying? Definitely no access. So if he is, like I said, that picture is official. That's not a Fed picture. So if she's trying to say she went to go see him in the Feds, then that's an old picture. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I want to point something out real quick before you go any further. I've had people question this particular picture, this photo, and they're questioning this area right here. So everybody that can see this picture, look at this picture. They're questioning this area right here. They're basically trying to say that this right here that's behind them, that's looking like a brick wall, that's actually a backdrop. Now, if you look at this, that looks like that could be a radiator, and that right there looks like that could be like some kind of curtains, like some kind of, not curtains, look like some kind of blinds, right? So hold on. This is a closer shot. This, you got to go look at the, because you know it's not catching really well. This right here, hold on, let me turn this light up, see if that helps. This right here, that looks like some kind of blinds, right? And that looks like a radiator. And that looks like space between where the brick wall is supposed to be. That's all I'm saying. Now, I say this to say that. So I say that to say this. We don't know when this photo was taken. What is the absolute coincidence, right? The absolute coincidence that right after I go live with Sarah, Jade, who I'm being told posted the pic first, Jade posts that pic right after I go live with Sarah.
Yeah, that's an old pic though. She just did that to be like, just so nobody talk about that energy. That's you know what that was. That was, we changed the storyline. You know what I'm saying? Sarah's not gonna be on low but Instagram. Nobody's gonna be tagging that shit. Nobody's gonna be posting her shit. So I'm gonna throw this shit out and ask gonna follow suit, and that's gonna dump that. That's all that was. We know it's an old picture. It's just that one thing I can say is that he must not be sitting in the federal facility.
You know how we know it's an old picture? You know, and we don't know another reason why we know it's an old picture. Factually, we know it's an old picture. His hair is two together.
Yeah.
His hair is two together.
But dudes still get their hair braided in jail.
I'm not saying that doesn't happen. No. We know that happens. We know that happens. But they also let him dye it. They let him dye the hair. So his hair also, not only are they letting him but they also letting him dye his hair. His hair's dyed right here.
Well, we know it's an old picture. That must have been when he first got locked up. We know that.
Yeah,
they just put that up there so that nobody can talk about Sarah. That's all she did. She did figuring that Sarah did an interview. People were going to be taking 15 minutes out of this interview. I don't want to look at Sarah all day on Instagram. What I'm going to do is I'm going to post a picture. But I think that's when he first got snapped. Whenever he got snapped up at, that's where she probably wanted to go sing, which would make sense, because that was his little girl for 4 days. When he got locked up, she probably wanted to go check him and see what's up with the money and what's going on. Well, who gives it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But what she did yesterday was that she reposted that wherever she at, whatever jail he is, they can take pictures. You know what I'm saying? So whatever county jail she was in, they could take flicks. So that might really be Connecticut. You know what I'm saying?
You know, it would be really
Connecticut. They could probably tell us better. That's probably some little county jails where you could take flicks. You know what I'm saying?
You know what would really be weird? If they took this picture, I'm not saying that this is true, but if they took this picture before he got locked up on purpose, so it could be used later. They just didn't know the colors that they wear in the jails, and they thought that any color would do, so they got him a black one.
It could be.
That's an old photo.
Video. Who knows? There could have been a video he could go in. It was a jail scene. You know what I'm saying?
My dude, how long has he been locked up? Why does his hair still have green in it?
That's why I said it must have been either when he first got snapped, right? Snapped up. When he first got snapped.
Yeah.
And so his hair would be together. You know what I'm saying? Day one, he sit it together. He snapped him, throw him in the county jail. Boom. She probably went to go sing. But in that county jail, you could probably take pictures. sometimes, like Mike Gonzalez, used to be able to take pictures. So wherever he was at, he was able to get a quick flick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And she finally just held on to the picture. And yesterday, when you did the interview with Sarah, he just caught her feelings like, fuck these niggas. That girl, the last picture I seen was 2 days ago. She was in Florida shaking her ass. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So I know that in a matter of 24 hours, she didn't fly to go see this nigga in the county jail with the Fed to take a picture with him and put it on Instagram. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah.
That
No.
might not even be a jail picture. That might just be a picture with him wearing blues. You know what I'm saying? You hear me? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Might
Now,
just be him wearing blues. Might not even be a jail picture. Might just be a picture where he was just throwing blues on and she just kind of hugging him. Because I know he was doing a lot of videos, wasn't he? Before he got locked up.
yeah. Now, check this out. Finish what you're saying. Finish what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It might have been some blues. Like I said, it could have been a video he was doing and she just took a picture with him and he flipped it up. Because I never find they say he was doing like 3-4 videos. You know what I'm saying? So I won't be surprised. Those niggas be wearing Dickies and all this crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? So he probably had it on. She took a flick and she had it, put it out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I want to go see.
Could we get this Willie guy out of here?
But what I'm gonna say is, it's definitely an old picture. No matter what, she ain't gonna see him yesterday. That's, you know what I'm saying?
Let's not give that guy no energy. Like, he doesn't have nothing to do with his life. He just follows me around. Let's not give him no energy.
You know what I'm saying? She just had in that situation, she just posted a picture that was old. So whenever I say that she didn't go see him, if you don't know what kind of picture that is, he's just gonna say, I mean, what I'm gonna say is, he just threw an old pick of the aggravated baby mother. You know what I'm saying? Because his baby mother didn't do what they're doing, talking about it all day.
I think,
You know what I'm saying?
and I think that was the plan. I think ever since Sarah said, I'm gonna do a live, that was the plan. That's probably why she had on the same outfit, because somebody said she was wearing that same outfit yesterday. I think that was the plan. So it's either one of two things. Either 6ix9ine is really not in any jail. They're holding him up somewhere. And that's kind of what Sarah said. She said that.
He's not in the Fed, no.
No. Wait, hold on, Zeke. Hold on, Zeke. Hold on, Zeke.
He's not in the Fed.
No, hold on, Zeke. Hold on, Zeke.
He's not in the Fed.
Hold on, Zeke. Hold on 1 second. I'm not saying that where he is or he isn't. What I'm saying is that 6ix9ine's Sarah said that he's not she don't know where he's at, but he's in some kind of, they're holding him. He's not free. They're holding him, but he's not in a prison. She said something alluding to that.
Hold on 1 second, brother. I just said 5 minutes ago, right?
Yeah.
I was telling you, right?
I was in the
They
bathroom.
put you in these county jails. Listen, I'm going to say it slow.
I was in the bathroom, yo. Go.
Okay, all right, you wasn't here for that. What they do is, you have federal jails, and then you have county jails that hold federal inmates.
Yeah.
That's why I said some of these county jails, the federal inmates got to wear what they wear in the county jail. You know what I'm saying? Like all these county jails are federal holding facilities. That means you won't see somebody with a Fed charge wear yellow on.
Yeah. Okay, I'm not saying that that's not true.
Hold on. So what's happened to him, most of these county jails, then you can't call direct. So with him, wherever they got him at, he can't, there's no computers, everything is collect calls. So with him, he probably has he know where the fuck she at. He actually just not gonna say it. He's in one of these weird county jails, like somebody will scare every county, or where there's a bunch of white people. He might even be in Carmel County Jail, Dutchess County Jail. He might be in Clinton County Jail, but he's not in federal custody. He's somewhere in somebody's county jail, sitting in West Bubble for where the only people he can talk to is a bunch of people that's in jail for making too much noise when they lost. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so I'm not saying what you're saying isn't true, but I'm trying to talk about what Sarah was talking about. Is that okay?
Yeah, because that's exactly what she said. I don't know where the fuck he at.
Yeah.
She's not going to say where he at. She can't say where he at.
Okay, but my point is that what she was saying was wherever he's at is not like a real jail.
Bingo.
That's what she was saying. I don't know how to be right, but that's what she was saying.
All right, I'll give you a good example. There was a kid in the Bronx in the 90s, right? He killed this girl in the Bronx. The feds snatched him up for the case, right? They sat him in, they didn't sit him on Rikers Island. They sat him in Dutchess County Jail. We was together, and I got caught transport on the highway. You understand what I'm saying? They kept him up because
I forgot the point I was gonna make. I forgot the whole point I was gonna make. The whole thing.
The girl that got killed, her father was, I think it was he was a cop. So what happened is they didn't want him to be where cops can get him or cops, you know what I'm saying, where there's ties in New York City. So you had him in the county jail I was in. If you ever been in Dutchess County Jail, it was like a country club. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So he's someplace that, I'm telling you, it's not like he's in the county jail somewhere. He's in the county jail that got probably 100 inmates and it's safe. You know what I'm saying? He can't get cut. The average person don't even know who the fuck he is. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's a young boy that's following hip hop. That's what they do. They move you around. He's high classification. They can't keep him in federal custody because of his case. You know what I'm saying?
He won't let me talk. I forgot the whole point I was gonna make.
Okay. So what she's saying is,
whatever point I was gonna make, I forgot it. Just forget it. Just
do not say where he's at. So you can't tell the public what jail he's in. She can blow it and be like, yo, he's in Vincent County Jail right now. Like Lob Rim. He got a big space case. They got that nigga sitting somewhere in fucking Albany County Jail. You see what I'm saying? They do what they want to do with the feds when they want to move you around. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna front. They do some weird shit, my nigga. I just seen some weird shit. They had a bunch of elect niggas sitting in Albany County Jail. Why? Because now we can't have them niggas in NDC because they case. You know what I'm saying? So they do what they want to do. I know what the feds is not the state, dog. You know what I'm saying? I can tell from experience, bro. You know what I'm saying? You hear me?
Yeah, but I was gonna make a totally different point, but every time I was trying to make it, you cut me off. Now
make your point.
I forgot what it was. I was trying to say it for like 20 minutes. It's all right though. It's all right though. It's all right though.
Yeah, say.
I forgot what it was. You kept cutting me off. It's okay though. Fuck it.
I'm just telling you what the feds do. So I'm not saying that.
I wasn't trying to talk about what the feds do or don't. I wanted to talk about the point that Sarah was trying to make the other day because I thought that was important, and I forgot why I was trying to make the point. That's all. I wasn't trying to say anything you were saying wasn't true. This is what it is, though. Fuck it. Finish what you were saying, man.
You asked me a question. I'm answering your question. All right, forget it, bro. Because I'm telling you, she can't say where he at because they made her sign an agreement.
Yeah, I'm not saying she was saying where he was at. That's my point. I was trying to.
Ask me a question, brother. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to tell the people a lie or freestyle or don't make it sound too bad because I'm a nigga that's been in jail before. So I'm just giving them another option of. Maybe the girl did go see this nigga, but he's sitting somewhere in a county jail, but she didn't go see him yesterday. You dig what I'm saying? That's just an old county, because certain county jails you can take tips. Certain jails you can, certain jails you can't. You know what I'm saying? I know a bunch of jungle junkies they had sitting up on fucking Clinton County Jail. They had a bunch of jungle junkies sitting in Monroe County Jail. They caught their case in Albany, New York. You know what I'm saying? They have to. They do this. They move you around.
Hey, I want to say something real quick. It's very important that our admins, one, don't have each other blocked. If admins have each other blocked, that means that I have to not let you be an admin. That's one. Two, it's important that admins actually do things like that go in line with what the channel is. We're a positive channel over here. We're not about trying to create confusion or conflict amongst other people. If that's what you're about doing, like, we don't dislike you or anything like that, and it's not a problem, but we're not having that over here. That's just not something that is that we're gonna stand for. That's one. Two, like I said, if you have admins blocked, and I can kind of prove and tell that you have an admin blocked, you're just gonna have to go, and that's not a knock on you. I might still like you. I mean, I don't dislike any of the admins, but if a person can't fall in line with whatever rules that we have, then they gotta go.
But you ask for this should be organic because you get to have you get to go.
People got to stop creating more problems. Look, the number one thing that we do here is not create more problems. Don't worry about unblocking whoever you blocked, okay? Keep them blocked. It's okay. We're not doing that. We're just not doing that. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Everybody got to follow the rules, not one person. Not the rules are only for the people who are not admins. The admins have to follow the rules in here even more than the people who are not admins.
My bad, so I got that jail shit. I be thinking.
No, you good. You know, you good because you ain't say nothing that was wrong. But you know, sometimes you gotta allow for me to get in there, and you know, I'm thinking of a lot of different things at the same time. So when you don't allow me to be able to get in there, I can't like say something. But I think I don't even worry about it, Miss Turner. It's okay.
Because a lot of people don't know that.
But we're not doing that.
Manhattan and Brooklyn is two different federal districts in the United States of America. Manhattan and Brooklyn and Queens, those are two different districts. So the system that he's going through, his case is if it's the Eastern District, he has to do with anything. They can send you anywhere within this Eastern District to sit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because if he's in the Western District, they can send him anywhere in the Western District. The cost of work. Listen, I know people that I work with that they have to call their PO to go, yo, I'm going to Brooklyn because they're going to a whole other federal jurisdiction. Not county, a whole nother court system. You know what I'm saying? You hear me? You understand what I'm saying? So that first thing is, it's definitely, they send you what they want to send you. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely, they do it definitely with his case. But they do what they want to do. They don't want to, I believe that the guy is sitting somewhere where he can't have contact with that average person that has contact to the street. You know what I'm saying? He's sitting somewhere where he can't talk to the world. You know what I'm saying?
See, my whole thing is this. This is my whole thing. I don't think that that's a recent photo.
Oh, yeah, it definitely is.
I don't think it's a recent photo. I think that every time Sarah gets ready to do something, these guys try to, like you said, try to shine her out, try to like have every time she's about to do something, some kind of news comes out. Because think about it. When Sarah did something the other time, the next thing you know, a certain individual, certain YouTube content creator, all of a sudden now they started arguing with Star. Why? You understand what I'm saying? So they're trying to control narratives and they're trying to really force this woman to be in a bad situation so they can then now point fingers at her and see. I told you she wasn't shit because that's what people like to do. They like to fuck up your success or try to do things to prevent you from reaching or being able to sustain whatever popularity that you have or whatever success that you have or move up. And then what they do is they say, see, I told you, and all the negative shit that they was talking, when in reality, if they would have just got out of your way, you would have been just fine. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of us that know.
031. I'm telling you something. I like what he just said, right? But by me being in county jail, being locked up, that's just like this island. The only in New York City you catch a fed charge, you're actually going to a federal facility. But upstate New York, we catch a fed charge, they send you to any county jail they want to. I could catch a fed charge in Albany. They'll sit me in Weston County Jail. They'll sit me in Monroe County Jail. So this is facts. This is not just me guessing. This is me being with guys that have fed charges. That I had to go visit people in Montgomery County Jail that had fed charges in Albany, New York. They have a federal court in Albany, but they send you to any other county jail to come get you. Fulton County Jail. So you're not gonna sit and tell me, dog. See, I'm somebody that was there, being locked up in Little County Jail, Dutchess County Jail, Albany County Jail, Schenectady County Jail. These are things that these are things that I know. You know what I'm saying? So it's just I just gotta sit back and listen. You can do your own research, but ask somebody on this page. You know somebody called the Fed Charge of Albany, New York. Do they move you around? Or Schenectady? So who's on this page that know people that called Fed Charge of Schenectady that they people just sitting in Monroe County Jail or Montgomery County Jail? I'm trying to tell you, bro. So don't sit and try to tell me. See, this is facts. That's the thing that come with being in the life of crime and not playing. Whatever I do 100%, dog. I don't play any streets. I don't diddly dab and all that other simple dimple shit. I do this all the way. So that's why he asks me a question. I'm able to answer it. You know why? Because I most likely I know. And he's probably sitting there. He's sitting in the jail. I probably got 30 people in it. We lose small fucking towns. You know what I'm saying? That's where he's probably sitting there. Yo, you know something there, Pete. What are you talking about? My man got a fed charge of all that nigga sitting in fucking Syracuse. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, man? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you talking about? That's why I get mad at people. Don't throw nothing out there because you're just guessing. You know what I'm saying? There's not a holding facility upstate New York with no federal inmates from Albany to Buffalo. When people in Buffalo catch fed charges, they send them around. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Syracuse, they move you around.
Okay, but
you know what I'm saying? No. You know what I'm saying? The only thing that they have is the state facilities like Windy Max, Attica, that's state. You know what I'm saying? Feds is totally different. The only place that I know that has an actual, you catch a fed charge, you going to the feds, is New York City. You know what I'm saying? If somebody said they caught a fed charge, they shouldn't on Rikers Island, they tell it. You know what I'm saying? That's a fucking fact. Without, you know what I'm saying? So it's just history, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to educate your people, you know what I'm saying? This is why you don't do the life of crime for, because this is what they do to you. You break the law and they move your ass around. You know what I'm saying? And these jails they send you around to, you can't call directly if you're not in a federal facility. You're in these county jails. So most county jails you can only call collect. You know what I'm saying? Only call collect, dog. You know what I'm saying? There's no direct line. You feel me? Shout out to Bandana Black though. DJ Bandana Black. My 716 niggas. You know what I'm saying? I'll stop saying that word nigga too. I'm supposed to do something different, but this is serious, man, because a lot of times a lot of people may not know. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
first of all, I've never seen you before, Marcus Wiley, so no, you won't be calling in. Second, you're not part of this community, so no, you won't be calling in. Third, most likely you're that dude that keeps trying to get me to have him call in. So unless I know people, I'm never letting anybody call in, because we have this one for everybody who could have called in at one point. There's this guy named Willie Calhoun. He has created a situation where I'm not letting anyone call in at all unless I know you. Could we please kick this one guy that he just want to curse?
And you know what's funny, man? You know what's funny? Hey, you just said something that's deep. You're right. I know somebody called a fed charge in these 5 boroughs. He said some niggas at Long Island. You know what I'm saying? They had to sit in. That's another one. Them county jails where they send you to, they ship you to. And the only reason why they said lie to Long Island and a couple other niggas because they had them high profile. They got them gang cases where they didn't want to all the gang together because the gang was at war with them. So they didn't want to put him in MDC and all that. He was going to shake the building. So they had him in these county jails. You know what I'm saying?
All right, but
actually, they had Lob Women. Lob had a state case first. Then he caught the Fed charge. When the Feds picked him up, they started moving him around. But since Lob, they didn't want Lob to sit on Rikers Island because he owed this super blood shit. They sent him to Nassau County. From Nassau County, they sent him to Albany County Jail. And then after the second Fed case picked up, and now they got his ass in MDC.
We're not doing this. You
see what I'm saying? So definitely right about that. But most of the time, these are people that only got state cases, they got the Fed case. And then when you got the Fed case, if you don't like this Island, he's like you're like a high classificated case.
I just kicked her. For everybody that don't know, we just had somebody. See, this is what I mean by you got to watch your circle. All right. So we just had an admin who I think was personally, my opinion, I could be wrong, but a person I think that was abusing their admin privileges for whatever the reasons were, arguing with other admins unnecessarily. We don't do that. If we can't be family, then we should just go, whether you're an admin or whether you're just here on the channel. If you don't know how to talk to other people appropriately, if you can't treat other people with respect, then this just isn't the place for you. You understand? It just isn't the place for you. So, I wish her all the luck, but we're not going to be doing that. We're not going to be doing that where every single time somebody makes a comment, her situation makes her think that everybody's talking about her.
That's crazy. That's fact.
She thinks everybody is talking about her every time somebody makes a comment. So every time somebody makes a comment, she thinks people are talking to her, and she starts arguing randomly into the air. And she does this almost every day. So, I mean, I think I've been pretty patient.
Now, but you know what, though? Because it turned into that picture, like you said, if you go back to the picture, because we talk about 6ix9ine too much. Talking about the picture, that was an old picture. That's how I just think it. That's probably they even a joke. That's like, that's what she did. You took a picture where they got all blue on and she just threw it out there. I'm not even being a hater. She went to go see him. She didn't go see him yesterday. So that's what thing was.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. All I'm saying is that didn't happen yesterday. All I'm saying is that that's an old picture. That's all I'm saying.
That's a fact.
And I'm saying the reason why they put that old ass picture out is because Sarah did a meet and greet yesterday. If Sarah does not do a meet and greet yesterday, that old ass picture doesn't come out. That's what I'm saying. I'm not really saying much of anything else.
It's funny because I could see if Sarah was hating on 6ix9ine.
She doesn't even say nothing about 6ix9ine. She doesn't talk about Sarah.
Talk about this nigga.
Like, I don't understand what I mean, she doesn't talk about Jade. I don't understand what the problem is. I really don't.
That's a fact. Because every time you see her, she on like yesterday, she be honest with you, she was on her own wave. Like she didn't even want to talk about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she just about what she's trying to do and just the hate that was going out there. And she still getting so much mention his name. So now I can see her and go, why do you hate on her for so much? So now, who's really hating on her? Because Jade, you know I'm going to say this? Jade was messing with the nigga for 5 days. So I'm not going to say Jade has this hate for Sarah. She can give a she can care less. You hear me? Why does Act hate Sarah so much? That's the issue.
Yeah.
Why does Act go, listen, I need you to play this game with me to hurt her feelings? Why does Act hate Sarah? And like he said, he never met her personally.
So why he said he's never even met her.
So why you hate her?
Like, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. If they had met and they just had beef and then they were just going at each other on the internet, I'd be like, oh well, okay. I don't agree with you arguing with her, but obviously I had some bullshit going on with y'all before, so you know this is just an extension of that. But she said he never met her.
Never met her. So why are you so just tearing her down? Every time she go had a good day, you throw a post up, BBGs, and I was saying, why every time she tries to look it for herself, you take a shot to her. It ain't nobody else. And then what happens is Jade is following me because she won 1 million followers on fucking Instagram. So she's like, fuck it, I'll play this game. So it works for me. I can charge these club owners more money. Ain't no fun. Jade gets to the bag for real right now. You know what I mean? I'm not even mad at her at this point. I ain't got a fucking nigga. I'm charging these promoters $20,000-$30,000 to a walkthrough right now. I ain't even gotta be the bartender for the night. For me to actually work behind the bar, I'm charging niggas 50 racks. You know what I mean? Come on, bro. She get into the bag. I'll probably fuck your nigga for 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. I'm not even mad at her. I just got mad at her what she was doing. Like, focus on the babies and the kids and Charlie C. As in, he get it to his drop. That's it. But, you know what I mean? It's to the point where, why? Let me ask you a question. The interviewer, you know what I mean? The guy. Why is Act so mostly attached to Sarah for tear her down? If he don't really even know 6ix9ine, he was just friends for 6 months and you hate his baby mother more than he hates his baby mother?
I don't know. I don't have the slightest idea. I don't have the slightest idea. I really don't know.
He's really, his logic makes no sense of why he's so mad for somebody you never met. Why are you so emotionally attached to 6ix9ine? It's scary now. he did it with Casanova situation when he mentioned about Casanova and and this and that. You understand that the enemy. 6ix9ine. I remember the day I was watching him on the live on YouTube, and he was in the video and he had the bottle. He started saying 6ix9ine lyrics to his girl, disrespecting the girl boyfriend. And look, billboarded. Is he on billboarded? So now we have to really slow down, party people. Is Act in love with 6ix9ine? Is that the question? Does he love 6ix9ine more than he loves his girl? That's the question right now. If you love 6ix9ine, come out the closet. Niggas go, yo, I love the guy. You know what I'm saying? You already said you're going to call it cops. So you can be what you want to be in hip-hop, brother. Just say you love the guy. Say you love him. But don't get monetized people's pages because they post about him. Don't get mad because other people got 6ix9ine stories because you love 6ix9ine. But that's your baby, your burrito, your bambito. It's called the closet. Because we know what to say about him and what not to say about him, bro. But as long as you hold these hidden feelings, and then when Sarah does something, it's like you get jealous, dog. You know what I mean? Yo, bro, she said nothing about you Act or 6ix9ine or Jay. Why in your brain you would tell Jay to post a picture so you can repost it on your brand? Why the fuck would you do that?
The best thing, I think the best thing Sarah could do is just make sure that she doesn't ever mention Academics or Jade, ever. Because then after about a week, it's just going to be obvious. Like, why do y'all keep talking about her? Why every time she do something, y'all got to do something? Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, these other content creators besides myself need to get on it. Like, seriously, y'all need to get on it. It's a fact.
Come on, bro. That could be somebody's little sister. It's funny because when her mom was like, listening to the show, she said nothing bad. Like, oh, you'll be talking bad shit, or you'll be doing that. Like, the mom spoke with some pointers. But me and Force did not know why there was so many cops and so much security there. We didn't know, so we thought when she first was acting when she was acting was because, oh, who's these old niggas here? You know what I'm saying? But then when somebody wrote in the chat what it was, we walked into a mess because this nigga Academic, when I argue with her, and so all type of stupid shit to a nigga baby mom, bro. Like, you act like you love, like he acts like he's 6ix9ine side, like that was his side piece of stuff. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He really was in love with him. And I'm telling you, niggas like that to take you down, man. Niggas that he so emotionally attached to 6ix9ine, he's willing to argue with his baby mother every day, tear her down. Yeah, I don't think he want to fuck her bag up. He just want to tear her down. How dare you just get money off my man? How dare you? How dare you?
That's why she needs to, and this is just my opinion, I could be wrong, but right now she has the ability to create her own identity. She needs to work on creating her own identity. She's not going to be able to do that only on IG. It's not going to happen that way. She needs to get involved in something and do something and create a movement. Once she does that, then nobody is going to be able to throw shade at her the way that they do. That's why she needs to stop talking about DJ Academics. Don't talk about the guy. Let him go do him. Because I'm saying it like this, because if he truly is only talking about her because she talked about him. See, this is the thing about shade. Somebody could throw shade and we, the rest of the world, don't know it. We only see the person who responds back directly. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm saying that to say I'm not saying that Shara probably didn't throw him shade. I'm not saying that he probably didn't throw Shara shade. We don't know why they started addressing each other initially. You understand what I'm saying? We don't know. So that's to be fair to both parties. All right. I know her full name. Her last name is Melina. It's not a secret, Mr. Phil King. Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. So we don't know initially how it started. That's what I'm saying, because you know me, I prefer to be fair to everybody. We're gonna be fair to everybody. All right. What's up, Michael Meath? I didn't even see you up in here. Check you later, my brother. But what she can do, if she did initially throw shade at him and then he responded, if he did initially throw shade at her and she responded. We don't know. We got to look at the characters of the individual, and then that's on you what you decide. But what she can do is she can just not address this dude anymore. Don't address him. You go work on a project. Because while you're addressing him or addressing anybody unnecessarily, you can't work on a project. You can't do the things that you need to do to build your brand. Sarah, whether you know it or not, you have a brand. And it's not being 6ix9ine's baby mama. That's what they're trying to hold you in. They're trying to prevent you to grow. They're trying to say, oh, she's just a nigga baby mama. Get it? They're trying to hold you down and prevent your growth. You don't have to allow anybody to prevent your growth. It's not important how you got your foot in the door. It's only important that you kick that bitch open and do what you got to do. And that's a fact. Now, what you was going to say?
Yeah, that's a fact. But as a man, right, this is his baby mother. I could have 20 million followers, right? She throws some shade at me, whatever. Let's say she threw direct shade at me. Fuck this pussy. She just came at me crazy. As a man, right? Okay, her baby father locked up. She mad, she upset. As a man, this is the same one-on-one. So I don't feed into that. What I do, I ignore that. You know what I'm saying? I'm supposed to ignore that because she's not expecting my 20 million followers and my million likes I'm getting in this bag I'm gonna get Friday. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm gonna do is, okay, I'm just not fucking with her. And that's it. And then she can just keep ranting and raving because I know what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? But when I take time out to go, well, what she said, fuck me, well, fuck you, bitch. This is what's about you and this and the third, then I'm part of the problem now. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? What's kept Zeke alive for 45 years is a nigga be like, man, fuck this nigga. He died smoke his boots. But if I react to that and kill this nigga, then I'll be in jail for a body right now. I have to ignore niggas. You gotta tell him stuff. Don't worry about it. That's what happens. He put himself in a situation to get body. I ain't got to do nothing to this. Some shit you just have to ignore. This is just being a man. You know, this is what men do. Men don't react to it. Every call out is not mandatory. He reacted, and then that reaction created a disaster. His reaction, not her. You know what I'm saying? The things that he was saying. You know what I'm saying? So you have to be in control of your emotions. Even if somebody catch you off guard, you gotta stay militant. You know what I'm saying? Because what's gonna happen is he gonna argue with her so much that he's gonna do something stupid and try to cause harm to that girl. You know what I mean? You understand what I'm saying? Without even realizing it, because I'm beefing with her. You have to ignore shit. Some shit has got to be ignored. All call-outs is not mandatory. And somebody just said, why Jade don't go do it with act? Because Jade is focused on the bag. That's so it. Jade's not there for the love. She's not there for the compassion. Jade is there for the bag. Jade is now telling niggas, for me to pull up in your club, I want 100,000. You know what I'm saying? I'm not arguing with none of these niggas on the internet no more. I'm not playing with these niggas. I'm trying to show my hair and do this. That's the difference. That's what I'm trying to tell Sarah. Focus on Sarah. That's it. If you got to rebrand yourself, do it. You got your foot in the door so far. But you can't use what you think worked for your baby father the last time. Because that didn't work. Just sit in the fucking penitentiary. You know what I'm saying? So, find your way. You can be a model. You can do anything. What's your talent? What's your true talent? Do a slow busy. Write a book. You know what I'm saying?
Tell people to write a book. One of the two.
Host some joint.
Just so we wait, what you about to say? Finish.
But find something that's gonna work for you. This is what as a 45-year-old man, this is the best I can tell you. Listen, shorty, you don't have to waste your time and throw shade at nobody. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm at a joint where my friends that I seen these little kids as kids. This kid is coming to show her love, and they got more in common with her than I do. Because they're her age. They're in their 20s. I'm 45 years old. The only reason why I'm here for is to be an inspiration and tell them to, you know what I'm saying, what to do right. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, you take a little bit of this positive information and you can just forget the negative. Just because I'm be honest. These are crazy. Being too old because of gray hairs, kid around a bunch of kids. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you the
Worried
crazy.
about,
I'm
you know what
gonna.
I'm saying?
I'm gonna. Okay, finish what you're gonna say.
No, you got it.
I'm gonna tell you what just makes me laugh, right? So people are like, first of all, the first thing that makes me laugh is when people say I'm too old to be doing whatever we're doing right here. Like, go get a job. Like, not for nothing, but that might be a certain YouTuber that we know and love. That might be a certain YouTuber that we know and love, and his people coming in here saying that. But the reason why I find this so interesting and so funny is when you don't know anything about actual hip hop and you only know stuff about this new pop music that they call rap, you can't tell me that I can't cover hip hop, especially when you aren't doing it. You get it?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. What's hip hop? Breakdancing is hip hop, right?
Bingo.
I drop videos on breakdancing. Graffiti is on hip hop. It's hip hop, right? Right?
Bingo.
I drop videos on graffiti, right? That's hip hop, right? Actual old school music is part of hip hop. We've dropped stuff talking about old school music, right? So I've been covering hip hop. How many well, this particular other person who also calls themselves an actual DJ, do they cover breakdancing, graffiti, or anything that is, part of our culture? I don't think they cover these things, right? They don't cover these things, right? They don't cover our everyday struggles, do they? No, they don't. So I'm just saying, I'm not throwing no shade. Right now, I'm just speaking facts. Until you, where was we at yesterday? We was at a hip hop bar, a hip hop restaurant yesterday.
In the Bronx.
Yeah. Like we were in the Bronx, out in the hood, in a hip hop restaurant.
Fact. Yo, and it was so dope because
shout out to Bistro. Bistro. Hold on. We're gonna do the shout out appropriately. Finish what you're saying.
Yeah. This is the shout out first, because that's most important.
I'm finding the picture. I'm finding the picture to jump off right now. Finish what you were saying.
There's a lot of people, this is not a lie, that's our age and a little older that don't know hip hop. That's of all colors. But yesterday, at this event we was at, what brought the people together was hip hop. It was, it was reporters and the restaurant owners, and there was, the borough president. But the most important thing was there was a guy that he was the cameraman for the day for the Assemblyman, New York State Assemblyman, Michael Blake, the Sunday Night District. And Michael Blake, which him and Forrest did a great interview. I was showing the pictures that was on the wall. So the guy, he didn't understand. He just thought it was just a bunch of scribble. You know what I'm saying? A bunch of just, what's all this stuff? And I'm telling him, these are real people that actually did this art. And as I'm telling him this, he's going, yo, you just broke this down to me. That's what's another picture. You see that picture right there? That's boom, boom, boom. See, that's DJ K Slade. What? That's DJ K. That's before he got big in DJing. Back in his days, he was a big graffiti artist out of Harlem. Now I started thinking down graffiti art about hip hop is diverse. Like J.A.1's father was John Addis. He said, that's the guy that made a lean on me. Yeah. J.A.1 was white. Ghost was Russian from Brighton Beach. Kid is out the Bronx. Coke is out the Bronx. And as I'm giving this history lesson, the picture became like a fucking mule. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm able to break the picture down. I said, see, this is hip hop. This is what everybody's in the room for. You know what I'm saying? But when they played these hip hop songs, half the people didn't even know the songs that was on, but me, Forrest, and the borough president.
Borough president, you knew. Shout out to the Bronx borough president, freaking Diaz, Ruben Diaz. Shout out to Ruben Diaz. That's a fact. You can tell he a Bronx dude. Shout out to Ruben Diaz.
Yeah. So that's deep. And you understand what I'm saying? That's deep. There was love in the room. And this is hip hop. Because, what most people say is, you put hip hop in the room, it was violence, somebody gets stabbed, OD. That was nothing but love. Because everybody in the room was hip hop. That's really hip hop. That's what hip hop is for. It brings unity. It brings love. Really? That's what hip hop is funded on. These new narratives and editors have turned hip hop to be violent. Hip hop was never meant to be violent. I'm saying it was meant for a way to get out of the struggle. You know what I'm saying? To find a way out for us during the hardest times in New York City. That's the only thing that kept us happy was the block party. Because everything else around us is third world. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people never understand. We lived in a third world country if your parents did not work in New York City from 1960 to 1995. You know
this is covering hip hop, by the way. You see this?
This is all hip hop.
This is covering hip hop. Now I don't know what other people are doing. I'm not knocking them, but this is covering hip hop. Going out to where hip hop is happening. This is covering hip hop. I don't know what other people are doing. I'm not trying to knock nobody, but this is covering hip hop.
Okay. And we as a people, we can't entertain the shots. You call it as you see it. Like if I'm on your block and I do some bullshit, you're supposed to call me out on my bullshit. So yesterday I had this, yo, come on, bro. You should just call it. You know what I'm saying? I understand at some point in your life, you have to evolve from the bullshit. You don't evolve from the bullshit. Yeah. Something bad's going to happen to some of these guys. You know what I'm saying? You have to grow up. You know what I'm saying? You all have to grow up. That's why he's still following, he could be an old guy following young hip hop. You know? Because he doesn't follow the whole thing of hip hop. He doesn't follow that. He doesn't diversify his channels. He only follows the balance of hip hop, the drug addiction of hip hop. He thinks that's his room. You see what I'm saying? But it's not his room. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you, we was in the room yesterday. And the weird part about the room that we was in was when you start breaking shit down to people, they like, oh shit, we didn't even know that. Like a lot of people don't even know that the 44+1, the first female MC to ever be on national TV was Shot Rock from the Bronx. You hear me? They was on Saturday Night Live. Blondie brought them out. The first rapper to be on national TV. Now, do you see Nicki Minaj and any of these rappers ever shout Shot Rock out? She's still alive. You know what I'm saying? She was before Shantae. She was before the original Rock Shantae. She's before Sparky D. You hear me? Her, Shot Rock. That's when the 44+1, like, the 44+1 was our Wu-Tang Clan. You know what I'm saying? Those are the niggas in the street that we follow. It's the joint and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So, you know what I'm saying? Salute to Shot Rock. They're from the Bronx. For the first female rapper to ever be on national TV, syndicated TV, as in NBC, Saturday Night Live, was Shot Rock. She did a great job. And because of her and that racial performance that they did, white America took a chance in bringing more hip-hop acts to national TV. You hear me? So, with that being said, because their performance is why Michael Jackson and Lionel Richie started implementing hip-hop in their new stage show. You hear me? Because they seen the effect that it had and how the ratings went up. And they started transitioning to the hip-hop, putting hip-hop into their movement. You know what I'm saying? Hip-hop is culture. It's just not rap music, it's DJing, it's freestyle music, it's house music. This is the shit you want. These are the parties you want to. You know what I'm saying? It's graffiti, breakdancing, b-boying. B-boying is staying fresh. Everybody couldn't do all that. So some niggas just have to be flying, beat niggas up and snatch pockets and big pockets and be called Molly and take pictures. You know what I'm saying? Some even sold incense. That came with being born hip hop. We had hip hop helped us expand our minds how to get some legal money. You know what I'm saying? But needless to say, Sarah, if you're looking at this, or your mom is looking at this, yo, I think it would be a great thing to do an interview with us. And we can talk about you, Sarah. You know what I'm saying? You can say what you want to say, but you promote your brand, you promote who you are. You hear me? What you're trying to do, or what you're trying to achieve, that's going to benefit your child for decades. You know what I'm saying? That's the best thing I can tell you. You know what I'm saying? And if Sarah Mom's is in the chat, my IG is ZBlack99. I don't rap. I don't DJ. I can fight a little bit. I got time to play. I was down with the UF crew. I said, like, defeated with Gumby and all of it, Barry. But that was the 80s. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this is for real love, man. You know what I'm saying? Forrest really had a great conversation on our way home yesterday. He said in his seat, he wanted to see you win. You know what I'm saying?
We want to see everybody win. I can't stand it when people are trying to stop other people's wins. Why?
That's a fact. But that's a fact, man. That's a fact. It's all about love. Yo, I got love yesterday, from the young boys, because I show love to their dead uncles, their dead cousins on my page, because these are my friends. You know what I'm saying? I remember them in the good life when we was kids. We was just playing wiffle ball and stick ball. You know what I'm saying? You have to keep the love. Let's everybody stop being mad. Let's have unconditional love. We don't want to see Sarah win over here. We may not have 1 million subscribers, but we have $1 million worth of love in this chat. That's all that fucking matters. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's a bunch of love here. You know what I'm saying? And that's you know what I'm saying? She humbled herself yesterday. Ain't no fun. You don't gotta argue with these people. Don't wish. And something that Ford said yesterday was real. I have to get home to download before I gotta do this because time is money. You know what I'm saying? Use your time and think about the bag. Arguing with people for 20 minutes, you're wasting 20 minutes worth of money. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a fact.
On the bag. Everything is bag talking. Everything should be, yo, I wear your shirt on my IG. I'll wear your shirt on my, I'll wear your lipstick, your lip gloss, if you're going to pay me for that. You know? Everything is bag talk right now. Somebody call you with them. Yo, that's what Ashton said. Delete them. That's not bag talk. You know what I mean? Let them niggas talk to themselves. You know? You ain't got to, because what happens is, once you defend yourself, you got to keep defending yourself. For what? That's why I don't defend myself when people say shit about me. You know why? Because every time I hear it, I got to defend myself. Fuck that. It is what it is. Okay? You don't like it. Life goes on. So
I'm gonna tell you something. For all of y'all, I'm not gonna lie. So I was about to take a picture of Sarah the other day, but she was like turned the other way, and I was like, I don't know if I want to really take a butt shot. You know, like I don't want to make it look like I'm being a pervert. So I was like feeling away about that shit to keep it a buck. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? But you know how chicks do like the shot from behind so they could show people that they have a nice posterior. But I was like, oh man, I don't know if I should take it. I don't want to be that pervert nigga. But
hell yeah, this is a real talk, man. Be parents for yourself, man. You see something in somebody that's how I was the OG. You see something in us that we may not see in ourselves, and sometimes they try to.
Oh, I was looking.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, I got you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He made that happen. I'm not gonna lie to you. Patient. The average person would have walked out of there. He went and asked him a question. He started to shade him a little bit. But then he didn't know why he was acting like that. But then
what up, Guns? Yo, shout out to Sarah's mom. Anybody know what Sarah's mom's name is? Shout out to Sarah's mom for admitting that she watches the BBN network. We love you. We appreciate your support.
Hell yeah.
Irene? Hell yeah. Shout out to Irene.
Irene, stop that. Irene, pull up, Irene. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Yeah. Don't be shy, man. You know what I'm saying?
Why don't you call in one day, Irene? I'll let you air somebody out.
You can air me out if you want to. Fuck. I'm all with the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Shout out to Irene. You know what I'm saying? I got, let me tell you who cares shit. Where's she from, right? When I was younger, South Creek, my friend, one of my good friends, baby mother, lived on Knickerbocker in Stockholm in Bushwick. Back then, Bushwick was San Juan. From Knickerbocker Avenue all the way. That's why I think that's from the dark side and all that shit. I know where all that shit is at. That shit was San Juan. The bag was, you don't even talk about the bag. You know what I'm saying? But we used to be out there.
Hold it down, Zeke. Hold it down.
You know what I'm saying? We go see, and you know, they might even know Shorty. But my girlfriend, my ex-girlfriend name was Jasmine. She used to rap with the Flavor Unit. They had a group called Bigger Sister. He was on one album, one cut. But her cousin Celia, he lived on that block. You know what I'm saying? That was my man's baby mom. You know what I'm saying? Back then, he used to come out to Bushwick. That's what I told you. I was cool with my man Gumby. If you're from Bushwick, you probably see the tag Gumby U up as first. And my man Bally, K.O.T., King and King to this. You should fuck with them, you know what I'm saying? So, we had ties with Bushwick, you know what I'm saying? Like, Bushwick was really San Juan back then, though. Not a lot. You know what I'm saying? That was, so, but Bushwick had a lot of culture because there was a lot of Latinos, you know what I'm saying? And one thing about Latinos, when you get in with them, they feel nothing but unconditional love. There's not too much hate. There's none of that. It's a lot of culture. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying? It's just a lot of culture. So that's why I knew that when they see certain people, they can relax. Like you can hang out with a bunch of Spanish people and have a good time.
Yeah.
And laugh and joke and be yourself. That's what I'm doing with this, you know what I'm saying?
No, not for nothing. I'm from the Bronx. He's from East Harlem. We're from two areas that are very highly populated with people that speak Spanish. And I'm letting you know right now. Like, I don't, like, that's why we had somebody in here that they just want to come and they want to argue about why 6ix9ine could say the N-word or whatever the case is. But where I grew up at, everybody, shout out to Zeke 9000. Where I grew up at, like, we're all one. Like, I don't understand. Like, I can understand people that don't live in New York City thinking, you know, Spanish people that speak Spanish are our enemies. I mean, I guess, but where I grew up, it ain't like that. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's really not like that. Like, where I grew up, it's not like that. People that speak Spanish are not our enemies. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how much I could stress that. So when somebody just want to come on the platform so they could talk about how people that speak Spanish are our enemies, and then now they want to flag me because I don't agree with them, or they want to make entire videos because I don't agree with them. Like, what's wrong with you? Like, why are you looking for enemies? Why are you not looking for allies? Like, you got to think that somebody like that must have some kind of mental instability. Like, why are you looking for enemies? Like, we should be looking for allies in our life, not looking for people to have conflict with. But you know, whatever. Yo, look, I gotta get videos done, y'all. So I need y'all to go out. And we on the way out, Z.
You on the way out of here, baby. We had peace party people. If you're from East Harlem and you got some loved ones that you ain't see or see people in a bunch of years, I posted a bunch of pictures up. My Instagram is ZekeBlack99. You can check it out. I got a bunch of OGs from the hood, you know what I'm saying? I had a great time yesterday. You know what I'm saying? We was diverse. Yesterday we was at the politics, and then we went back to the hood. You know what I'm saying? So at any given time, you got to be on go. You was journalists, the force was doing a great job of that. You know what I'm saying? We actually turned around, to be honest with you. We was in the Bronx when he got the email. We turned all the way around in the Bronx.
We were headed home. We ain't know where to meet them at. We was headed home. Shout out to Robin. Also, shout out to Orlando, Florida. Wait, Sarah shouted us out on her IG. I didn't see it. Send me a link.
You know what I'm saying? That's even more real.
I have not heard any of his music.
Went down there. He was in the Bronx. Turned around and go all the way back downtown. Actually, we got lost the first location and didn't realize that the address was not 61st Street, but 61. We had to catch another train and go all the way downtown to 15th Street, the Bones, to make the meet and greet. And the first 20 minutes, you see what we was going through. So that you have to, if anything, you have to salute Jack Frost. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna allow to come home and see a picture of this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Come on, act, don't hate, brother. That guy gave up half his day to give the people a better side of Sarah, others in the ring. You know what I'm saying? Yo, bro, we turned around, had to wait 30 minutes, and then he finally got the interview. That's so. Please, can the chat shout out Force, please, because he did it for you yesterday. You know what I mean? With a little help from Little Tay. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Force made it happen. You know what I'm saying? It's real talk, man. And other than that, let's have a positive day. Stay positive. Shout out to Irene for following the show. It's all love. You know what I'm saying? Force, take him out of here.
All right. First thing I want to say is, I am not attempting to go at any other YouTube content creators. That's the first thing I want to say. What I'm personally saying is that when you have a platform and you're attacking somebody who does not have a platform, it's kind of looking like you're a bully. Why? You know why? I want to give a shout out to Sarah and her whole team yesterday that allowed us to speak with them. I appreciate y'all. I think that she should also, you know, God willing, just have a sit down interview. It could be over the phone. It doesn't have to, we don't have to be in person. If we was in person, that would be dope as shit. We got like some Barbara Walters like setup going on. That would be dope as shit. That would be a good look because just my opinion, she needs to brand herself or rebrand herself. That's just my opinion. I won't go no further into that. Personally, anybody that's followed the BBN network know we've rebranded over here a couple of times. And that's just what you do in this new day and age that we have. You got some individuals that rebrand like once a year. So it's just what you do. That's one thing. That's the second thing, pardon me. The next thing I want to say is I do want to give a shout out to the other guy's channel because I might not like what somebody is doing, but I can respect a grind and a hustle. And there's a lot of people that they don't have a grind. And since they don't have a grind, they attack others because others have a grind that they wish that they had. So shout out to the other channel. I could respect what you're doing over there. I might not like what you're doing over there, but I could respect that you're doing something. That's what I'm gonna say. Look, everybody, we have to figure out a way to start picking each other up. We got to stop deciding that we're gonna always be tearing each other down. You understand? Like we have a problem in our culture where, for whatever the reasons might be, we think tearing each other down is gonna help us. There's quite a few channels that I see on YouTube. Not talking about nobody beefing with me, even though there are people that be trying to beef with me, but there are quite a few channels on YouTube that I thought were good channels, and then I just now see them just beefing with other niggas unnecessarily, other people unnecessarily. We need to stop that. You understand what I'm saying? We need to stop feeding into the BS. We need to stop pretending to always be the victim. We need to stop throwing rocks that hide in our hands. We need to start standing on our word. When I hear somebody say that I can't cover hip hop because of my age, I say, my dude, I was alive in the 80s. I say, do you even know a verse from a legendary song? Do you know a verse from a legendary song, or do you sing Migos all day? Do you know a verse from a legendary song, or are you singing, I don't know, Drake all day? Just a verse. I'm not even saying a ton of stuff. I was alive during the Biggie Tupac shit. Like, do y'all really know what's going on in hip hop? Or are you just skimming through it? When somebody says that Migos is the greatest group of all time, I have to immediately assume that they never heard, let's say, NWA, let's say, what's these guys' name? They made Andre 3000 and Big Boy. I don't actually, I can't remember the name of their group. Wu-Tang. These are all groups they could have never heard one day in their life. If you're gonna say that Outkast, there you go. Shout out to Zeke 9000. If you're gonna say that the greatest group of all time is the Migos, first of all, the Migos is nothing compared to Outkast. They are nothing. Okay, just so we can be clear. I could just go on naming groups. You understand what I'm saying? But the point is that hip hop isn't what's happening right now. Hip hop is what's been going on since then. We just don't have that much hip hop happening now. Right now, we have more pop music. Right now, we have just rap music over pop beats. That's what we have now. Shout out to Big Dev with the donation. He says, shout out to Pressure Person Pipes. That's what we have. Now, I'm not upset or angry at the Migos. I think for what the Migos do, they're really good at it. But even if you're going to talk about the Migos, don't you got to say Future? Didn't Future even start that style? Didn't Future start that style? What have the Migos actually did for the culture? Making music does nothing for the culture. Know who has done stuff for the culture? Public Enemy. They've done a lot for the culture. Run DMC. So when you go to these other channels, who I'm not knocking by chance, and they claim to be hip-hop channels, but I don't see them discussing anything that's actually hip-hop. It's not their fault. It's your fault. It's not. I'm not saying go in anybody's comment section and tell anybody off. I'm saying you're entertained by what they do, and you should be entertained. But just understand this. It's okay to be entertained by what they're doing and saying, yeah, but this ain't hip-hop. This is something else. Let's start holding people accountable. You want to know who wasn't held accountable? R. Kelly. You want to know why R. Kelly wasn't held accountable? Because those parents allowed him to do what he was doing to their children. And now they got paid on the front end, and now they're trying to get paid on the back end. So every time I hear people talking about R. Kelly and nobody is going in on the parents, I got questions. I think we should all have questions. I think there is no parent that can realistically, no parent that is competent and have all their faculties together can realistically say that when their child, if their child ever got touched, that they didn't have an inkling of an idea. You know when your kids start acting different. You know when your kids are going through some kind of emotional stress. They're your kids. Let's start holding people accountable. Holding people accountable don't mean talking trash about them. Holding people accountable don't mean attacking them. Holding people accountable just basically is just holding up a mirror and saying, look, this is what you did. Explain. Today, it would be so dope if today we could just reach out to somebody that we think might be going through some kind of trials or tribulations and extend, if not anything else, our best wishes that they get through it. And sometimes we don't know what the healing that words could give to an individual. You know, if you have the opportunity or the ability or the ability to interject yourself into somebody's situation to help them improve even just a little bit, do that. But even if you could do something as small as give somebody a telephone call and be concerned, let them know that, we're pulling for you. You have our support. We want you to win. Even if you could do something as small as that, that could be good. Shout out to Guns with the donation. He said, when you're hip hop, you're always hip hop. That's a fact. You can't even help it. And actually, that actually shows you that a lot of people were never hip hop because they're not hip hop now. But that's what we're going to do. We're going to extend ourselves and at least offer our best wishes towards somebody that just might be going through something. You might not even know an individual is going through something. But that doesn't mean that we can't, call them up and see if they're okay. So I want everybody to call up at least one person today and find out how their day is going. If you could call up 2 or 3, do that. But at least one person, call them up. Find out how their day's doing. Don't offer them anything unless, they really need it. Because a lot of times people don't want you to fix their problems. They just, everybody at times need a shoulder to cry on. Like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification gang. # Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one. I'm out.
Yeah.